Hi everybody, it's Friday, and Samara and I are here, right Samara? We're here together.
Yes, we are
The two
here
of us.
together. The two of us. Just the two of us.
What are we talking about today?
We are talking about this article that we read on LinkedIn.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
That was a
super
good article.
interesting, right? And we're just gonna unpack some key things that we learned about the significance of corporate gifting. So, it's beautiful to gift on a personal level.
Important.
Very important.
Yeah, crucial for building blocks for relationships.
Exactly. But relationships are equally as important in a professional setting.
Right.
Wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
Like, how's our relationship?
You tell me. You're asking. Maybe I gotta throw back at you. Yeah, I mean, corporate relationships are important, like internally amongst colleagues, right?
But also externally.
Yeah, like from a customer to vendor, customer to service provider. That's incredibly important.
Yeah. So
It's all about relationships.
it
But
is
you really
all
don't have
about
a
relationship.
you don't have a transaction unless there's some level of trust, even if it's virtual.
Exactly.
Right? It's still a relationship of trust.
Exactly. So you need to know that your business runs on relationships. And we realize that most corporate gifting occurs during the Christmas holiday season.
It's crazy.
But there are so many opportunities throughout the year that you can gift.
Yeah, and actually perhaps even less expensively so. But to really, it's always good to give during those pivotal holidays, and I feel like we're not giving during those time frames, that we're missing out.
Yeah.
But really, like I always tell people, give thanks at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Like, why do we do it in December at the end of the year?
Thanksgiving is fruit thing.
I think Thanksgiving is a perfect time to do it.
It's a personal period to express gratitude.
Mm-hmm. And yet we don't really do it corporately.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we're stuck in the box that we have to give
Right.
at Christmas. If we're not giving at Christmas, then we're going unnoticed. But think about it. If nobody's giving at if nobody's giving at Thanksgiving, what a great opportunity to strengthen relationship at a very natural time of year to give thanks. And nobody else is doing it, so your gift is really just like that. So,
Exactly.
yeah, what else did we learn in that article about corporate and gifting?
Well, gifting is part of the relationship building strategy that is enmeshed into your marketing strategy. So it actually helps to grow your clientele and increase customer retention. So strategy and direction is everything. We don't want you to just go buying gifts and giving willy-nilly. You need to have direction and be intentional in how you gift corporately, because it is significantly impactful to your bottom line.
Yeah, and one thing that we've done over the years, just to interject, maybe you're about to say something. One of the things that I've had the pleasure of doing is almost being a consultant for the business to find out what are the times that they should be given. So, gifting for sort of the signing of a contract, or the anniversary of the contract, and setting those relationships in that cycle of gifting in place ahead of time, and being our guests' partner, I guess I'll call it that, a partner, and making sure that those gifts don't get missed. And so what happens that I've found over the years is a lot of businesses are really busy, gaining customers, taking care of employees, running the business, finding their products, selling their services. And so the touch points are tricky for them to implement, or they just get missed while they're busy. And so that's where we come in, is really being that resource for them to make sure that once you've figured out, where to give and what to give, then we can put it all into place.
Yeah, so essentially we partner with you in fostering relationships.
That's right.
We'll be an extension of your hand to those relationships that you need to nurture for the benefit of your business.
So some key points that over the years, people who use our services, our guests, they've done them for employee anniversary.
Yes, that's a big thing, because 53% of employees, statistically speaking, will credit being acknowledged and rewarded for their service as a factor in why they stay with the company.
Really?
So
that's pretty high, 53%.
It is high. When you think about the cost of like if an employee goes and you have to
Retraining.
refill that role, the
Yeah.
cost of advertising for that role,
Screening,
hiring,
training, retraining.
Exactly.
Yeah, all
That's
of it.
time and money that you don't want to spend. And so when employees feel valued, rewarded, recognized, they are more likely to stay with the company.
I need
for
to
longer.
give so that you stay.
You
So that I have a
do
53% chance of you
I
staying.
get at least 4 good gifts here per year.
Oh, really?
Yes.
One of the things we like to do, and you can tell me what you thought about this, is that we do an employee onboarding gift.
Right. Ooh, I remember mine.
What was in your onboarding gift?
I'm pretty sure my
Did it have
onboarding
alcohol?
gift, it sure did. It was a custom version of our movie night logo gift.
Oh, fun.
It was delicious
Because
because
young daughter. Yeah.
my daughter enjoyed the craft soda and all of the treats that were in there.
Nice.
It was wonderful, and I enjoyed it.
So it's a great sort of out of the box thing that I learned actually quite a few years ago from a concierge, where she was bringing things on. And so instead of a gift of gratitude, not that you can't do this also, but when an employee moves on and you're grateful for how they invested that time, why would you gift when they're leaving? Gift when they're coming in. And I was like, oh, that's a great idea. I want to do that.
It actually said to me that you were excited.
I was excited.
She was excited about what I could contribute to the company.
Yeah, because we sent it out a couple days before you started, right? That's the goal.
Exactly, which leaves a great impression and motivates the person to do their best work.
So, what else do you remember statistically about this article? Because I read it, but you're way more, good.
I read it like
You're
60
great
times.
at remembering
Okay.
some of the details.
So, according to the article, 63% of companies credit gift giving to improving client relationships
Interesting.
and increasing client retention. So again, it's that acknowledgement factor. We value you as a customer, and we want to keep you, and we want to show you that. To me personally, and like it means so much, right? Like something as simple as a follow-up call goes a long way, but then actually a gesture that shows that you value my business will keep me going back to you all the time. Like a really easy example of this is when I go to get my nails done and they give me a free bottle of cuticle oil.
Nice.
I love it. First
Yeah.
of all, it smells pretty, and I'm like, well, thank you. I'll come back, right? It's just that thing that makes your company stand out. Because like you're not a grocery store, you're not just moving people through, right? You actually want to create touch points to keep your customers coming back every time, and this is one of the greatest strategies.
And it doesn't even have to cost much. I mean, obviously, if you're investing in our service, there are expenses around our service, but even like a thank you note. If you're on budget, a thank you note, or sending somebody away with a little jar of cuticle oil costs them something, but the ability to bring somebody back, that's pretty inexpensive return, like a cost.
Exactly.
It's like an acquisition cost.
Exactly.
What does it cost to keep your customer? Acquire and then keep. Yeah. It was a very good article, and if you haven't seen it and you're interested in using this for your business, you're going to link the article in this conversation.
Actually, I will.
Or you can go to our LinkedIn page. Yeah, there you go.
And then you can find several fun articles.
And follow us on LinkedIn. We got some really great corporate content to share with you about why gifts are extremely important in the corporate world.
Yes, I think I'll go do that now.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up this Friday. Have a fantastic weekend. And Samara is stuck.